Okay, this is E. Marcel Pursuit with the Sports Inquirer here with head coach of Georgia Tech volleyball, Coach Michelle Collier. We're very excited to have her with us back in the new year. We talked a lot in the fall, but now we get to talk during the spring season. Before we get to specifics of the match, how are you handling the spring season and everything that it's presenting you?
Yeah, I think we're just very grateful to being having the opportunity to be in the gym, to still compete, um, to continue to get better and just continue to develop our program and our players. And so it's been nice. I mean, it's a little bit different, something that we're not used to with just the cycle and how usually the springs are for us. But we're definitely excited and just happy to be playing and getting after it.
Was it tough that first match or two? There's a second weekend. You played 2 weekends so far, but those first matches was it a little bit different, a little bit difficult getting into it and getting back into the rhythm because you were off a few months from competitive volleyball.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've been training since the middle of January, but I think that we had a rough 2 weeks leading into that first weekend. I mean, we've been pretty healthy, but we had both of our setters had some injuries there, kind of leading into that weekend, and so we weren't really able to get as much rhythm as we would have liked to have, to be ready for that weekend. But I think that we got better as the weekend went on, and we were definitely able to kind of carry that over for the rest of the week. And then this past weekend, I felt like we played a great match against Boston College. So we'll continue to keep getting better and grow, and our players are getting healthier. So our gym is getting back to the rhythm that we need to be at where with everybody and being able to help ourselves get ready for our opponents.
Yeah, you were able to play Boston College last weekend in your home opener, and you defeated them 3-0. Mariana Brambilla, Julia Bergmann had 14 kills apiece in the contest. What were some of the positives you saw from that performance, and just the team continuing to lead the conference in hitting percentage and kills per set?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely seen a growth from the weekend before. Obviously, you probably know that Matt McKissick, our setter, was out with an injury that first weekend, and she's still now slowly getting better. But so we had Bella step in. She started for us, and she's doing a great job. And it's been good to see her growth, and she's getting a little more comfortable with that role, and just understanding a little bit how to run our offense and things like that. So she has really grown every match that she has played, and Matt's getting better. So we're getting a little bit of a better rhythm in our gym with our setters, to be able to continue to get better. So I think that was something that it was good to see the difference, and definitely I saw that out in everybody. I felt like we played a good match against Virginia, and Pitt played a great match against us, but we were also not with our full force. So we were definitely, I think, made the most out of that situation and responded well to that loss. I mean, that was a match that we really wanted to have competed better, and we didn't. And so, but we turned around and we continued to work and get better, and we had a better showing last Friday. So just really excited to see the growth of everybody in the group, and as we continue to move towards our goals.
Yeah, you mentioned Isabella D'Amico. She had a game high 36 assists as the a setter. Do you think it was she's a freshman? Do you think it was beneficial for her to she played in the fall season, so it's really could be considered kind of her sophomore year in a way, or kind of midway freshman year. Do you think that that she's gained some confidence and comfort just with the team being able to play those small matches and have this extra training going into the spring?
For sure. I mean, Bella has, she's doing a good job ever since she's got here. She's got a ton of potentials, and she still has lots to learn. But I think that she's learning fast. And I think that Matt's doing a good job, and Claudio doing a good job with mentoring her and getting her. And it's been great that she's have had. It's unfortunate that of how she got that opportunity, but I think she's made the most out of the opportunity to be on the court and really learn in match and learn that experience, because I think it's the best way to really learn how to lead as a setter and how to take control of matches. Um, and so I think that for her, it's been great. I think that she's definitely continues to respond better and better every time that she gets on the court. So it's been really fun to see her growth, and it's nice to have two great players at that position to help us go through the ups and downs of just a long season.
Yeah, and is there any possibility you could kind of put both on the court at the same time, or have a set rotation? How will you handle that when you have two healthy setters that are playing well for you?
Yeah, I mean it's not something that we 6-2 is not really the system that we run as much, but we'll do what we need to do to win. So if it gets to a point where our coaching staff feels like this is a move that helps us win a match, we definitely wouldn't think twice about it. But I think that they both bring different things to the court, and I think that they complement each other. They learn from each other. So it's been good to just see their relationship develop as teammates and also as competitors, and pushing each other, making each other better. I think that they have made our program better, and so it's just been fun to just kind of see their relationship grow and get better, and have two great players to fall back on.
You received some good serving as well. Bergman leads the conference in aces per set. How has that helped with just success, not only of the past few games, but just throughout the season, having a solid server like that to set your team up on the court?
Yeah, I mean, serving for us is definitely crucial. A lot of our game plan starts with the serving and how we want to kind of take away some options from the other team and their offense. And so we always start with Julia at the service line. So she's somebody that we start matches attacking our opponents with from the service line, because she's definitely you know leading the conference, and also just very consistent with her serve. She brings in a high level of difficulty with her serve, and so um, it's been helpful for us. I mean, it plays a big part on our defense and the things that we want to do. And so the matches that we have had better defensive numbers has started with good serving, and so it's definitely crucial that we continue to get better at that position.
And you head back on the road again this weekend on March 19th. You face Virginia Tech in Blacksburg and in a neutral contest because you're still in Blacksburg against Syracuse. You mentioned that you've seen some improvements from the team. You have a few weeks now of this spring season. What do you continue to work at to improve on, or just continue to do well as you progress through the ACC part of the schedule?
Yeah, no, we have to continue to keep getting better. Feel like our offense was a little more balanced this week than we were the week before, and so our passing was more consistent. Our serving was a little bit better. So we gotta continue to get better every day. I think that we're still a long ways from playing our best volleyball and the level that we want to be at. But this is a sprint. We don't have too much time. We got about 3 weeks left there before uh, we can accomplish our goal to go postseason. And so we just really taking one match at a time and understanding that every time we step on the court, we got to be better than the night before when we were at those situations. So our goal is to keep getting better on a daily basis, and I think we're doing that in our gym. We're challenging our players and they're responding, and I'm excited to see how we respond to this challenge coming up. It's never easy to play uh, at Virginia Tech, and so two good teams out there playing on the road, and we just got to make sure that we continue to do the things that we're good at.
And lastly, I've been watching just different channels over the past few weeks, sports channels, and I've seen professional volleyball and not beach volleyball, indoor volleyball with the Athletes Unlimited volleyball format. And I thought about you and some of the other volleyball players and coaches that I know. Have you been able to watch some of it? Do you like that it's getting coverage, and it's a different format? I guess like you get points for certain things. It's not the traditional first to 25 kind of deal. Or it's a different format than I guess traditional indoor volleyball. But have you seen it? And what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great for the sport. I think that the exposure is great. I think they did a great job of having some great world-known players that are here now competing, Olympic champions and other players. And so it's been fun to just see that initiative and see where that goes. I think that anytime that you promote the sport, it's such a great game. And giving the opportunity and the exposure to be on TV and compete, I think that's great for the sport of volleyball at all levels. So I'm definitely super excited about it. I'm still just like you trying to figure out how it all works because it's definitely a little bit unique with the point system and how they decide the teams and stuff. But I think that it's great that it's out there. It's great that's being exposed, and I think that more young players have the opportunity to watch these great players and get to know more about the game and how things are done at a high level. And I'm just excited for the sport of volleyball. I think that it's a great opportunity for the sport. Obviously, I'm biased. I think it's a great game, and hopefully, it will continue to grow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you crossed paths with any of those players? Do you know any of them? Do you have a particular one or two that you like watching? Maybe a fellow Brazilian or someone you've seen in college that over your years in the United States?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of players that we know they're there. Obviously, Jordan Larson from the women's national team here for the U.S. and Shayla that used to be an offset for the Brazilian national team, probably one of the best offsets in the world for a long time. I think you have Cruz, which is a Dominican outside hitter who is also very physical. So it's been great to see those players kind of come together with other professional players that have played at the college level, and really get this initiative going, and hopefully it grows and it becomes stronger and stronger. So I'm just really excited that there's an opportunity. There will be more opportunities for players after college to stay in the U.S. and play. I mean, most of them have to go, they all have to go overseas to Europe, Asia, South America. I mean, all over the world to continue to play. And it would be great to stay home and continue to just kind of expose the sport and continue to grow the game. So I think it's a win-win for everybody around the sport of volleyball.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. Great catching up with you once again, and safe travels to Virginia Tech, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you. Sounds good. Thanks for having me.